how much money do I need to start crypto? This is a particular question a lot of people have asked me on this channel since I started telling people and explaining to them how they can make lots of money from the cryptocurrency market. And this question is so important because whenever you want to get into any business or any endeavor that you want to make money from, you need to understand if that business needs a huge capital or a small capital. And that is why, in response to that question, I have decided to make this video. You're welcome to my channel where I talk about cryptocurrency, business and lifestyle. And if you are just watching for the first time, subscribe to this channel and hit the like button if you are a returning viewer. So let's get right in the video. In the cryptocurrency market, it is a market that is volatile, and you have to understand some key things even before you start making money, or before you start putting how much you need to start in consideration. And some of these things are what I'm going to explain in this video before I go right into how much exactly you need as a cryptocurrency trader to start making money from the cryptocurrency market. The first thing I would like to know is that cryptocurrency is a volatile business and a volatile market where you can lose a lot of money if you are not careful. So you need the right mindset to make money from the crypto market, because you have to understand that the market is risky, and in as much as you can make millions of dollars in it, you can also lose millions. So you have to have the right mindset so that when you lose money, you know you just need much more push to make money. Let me give you an example. When I started trading in the cryptocurrency market, I lost a lot of money. When I was making money from other sources that was giving me money back then, I was putting the money in the cryptocurrency market, and for more than 6 months, I was seeing absolutely no result. But I kept trying because I knew crypto market, the market that the more you try, the more you get better at it. And let me tell you, even as someone that I've been trading for a long time, more than 3 years now, I still lose some money, even though I lose a very little amount of money in the market compared to what I made. So you need the right mindset. You need to understand that it takes you time to master this market. You need to understand that it is not a casino, it is not a bet, it is not a gamble. It is a market that requires you to practice much more before you become an expert in it. And aside that, before you get to how much you need to start trading the cryptocurrency market, you need to understand that whenever you start learning the cryptocurrency market, you need to set goals. Okay, fine. How do I want to do it? How long do I want to learn? Okay, you want to learn for 2-3 months. Fine. After learning, how do I start? How do I formulate a strategy? How do I backtest this strategy and see if the strategy that works or not? Those are some of the things you need to set. Those are some of the goals you need to set before ever trying to trade the cryptocurrency market. Not that just come into the market, bring all the money you have in your savings and put it in the market and expect it to make you lots of money without setting goals, without trying to write out your plans, strategies on how you want to move with the market. Then after that, you need to know that cryptocurrency market is a long-term business. I'm not sorry to say this actually. If you want to get into the market and you feel like I just want to be there for 2 months, 5 months, 6 months, then it's not for you. Just find something else to do. It's a long-term thing. So you need to be in it for a very long time. So you have to be in it for a long-term stuff, and you have to have a long-term projection. That is another thing you have to know if you want to make lots of money from the crypto market. Then let's go to the bone of contention, which is how much do you need to start with whenever you want to make money from the crypto market. The reality is that there is actually no minimum when it comes to how much you start trading with, and there is no maximum. And that means that if you have, let's say, $500,000, $1 million, $10 million, $50 million, you can bring it to the crypto market and trade with it. You understand? And if you don't have all this money that I've just mentioned, you can still trade the cryptocurrency market. But let me tell you one important thing. As a beginner, I know most of people who are watching this channel are beginners. As a beginner, I usually advise beginners, especially the students of the 10x Crypto Mastermind, my mentorship course, people that take my mentorship. I used to advise them that after learning, I said earlier on that you have to set goals. You have to find the time to learn. You have to structure the time to learn. You have to find a strategy, and then after that, you have to like find a way to backtest your strategy and make sure the strategy is really the strategy that's going to work for you. So after all this, I advise my students to start with a demo account. And what is a demo account? A demo account is simply an account, an exchange, or an account you open with a broker where they give you virtual money to practice. And virtual money in the sense means that you are not actually trading with the real money. You are only trading with a virtual money that is in that account that you cannot withdraw, just for the sake of practice. So you are trading with that money because you just want to practice with it and test your skills, test your knowledge, test your strategy with this. And beautifully enough, in the crypto market today, you have an exchange called BingX, B-I-N-G and capital X. An exchange you can download today, sign up, and practice all your knowledge with it without having to deposit any amount of money. So now, having practiced, let's say like 1 month, 2 months with BingX, which is a demo account, now you want to fund your crypto wallet with a real account, a real money rather. So now, if you want to fund your crypto exchange, I would advise that you start with a Binance exchange or KuCoin or Bybit. Those are the popular exchanges that I myself use and recommend, and a lot of traders use as well. So if you want to fund your account, I usually advise at the level of a beginner that you start with something like $50 to $100. Even if you have like $500, $1,000, $5,000, fund it with $50, $100, $200. Start small and see if you can grow $50, $100, $200 to $300 to $500 to $1,000. If after you have like practiced for a long time and you have confirmed that you can grow an account, then you can bring in as much money as possible into your crypto exchange and trade with it. I believe that this is the safest way to trade cryptocurrency as a complete beginner, because as a beginner, if you come into the crypto market with $50,000, $20,000, no matter how much you have, you are definitely going to blow accounts with that. But if you practice with small accounts and you are able to grow that small account into something big, be rest assured that you can grow 10,000 to 50,000, 50,000 to 100,000, and 100,000 to 200,000 in no time. So how much do you need to start trading crypto? You can start trading crypto with any amount you can afford. But as a beginner, start small. Start with 100, 50, 150, 200, 500, depending on what small means to you. You know, when you talk of starting small, for some people it might be like $50. But I usually don't advise anything less than $50 because if you are trading with $10 as your whole portfolio, it practically will bring no significant return, and it will be very difficult to grow this kind of account without trying to over leverage or trying to like take big risk that may help you blow your account in no time. So this is practically the answer or the response I'm giving to the question that a lot of people have asked about how much they need to start trading cryptocurrency market. If you have some more questions, or you have some questions or topics that you like me to talk about on this channel, drop them in the comment section so that I view them and I talk about this content or topics so that you can also benefit from them. See you in the next video.